Hey guys, it's Lee here for Caravel Gaming with Boomer.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So at the end of the last vid, I said I'd do the last game, which actually turned out to be really quick. So I got that done, and we got the world's most uninspiring booster for Necro. And here it is. Just so you know what we're
Yep.
doing. We did get weaker mercenaries, which is fine. Probably going to stick that in our deck at some point soon. And that's about it really. I
Right.
just wanted you guys to see what we got, so you know we're not cheating.
So like the next 4,000 gold we get, it's another pack.
Yeah. So we're going to jump right into ranked, because I didn't change
Yep.
anything.
Exactly. And we've got some time left on our boosts.
Yep. You just end up swimming in boosts up until level 20. Thinking like, why haven't I got any boosts? So we're playing the semi-mirror. This guy can res
Oh,
vampires.
oh, you're playing that. We're playing against that, huh?
Oh, actually, it looks like I did make some changes to the deck. I just couldn't remember. It was quite late last night. I think I will keep this. I put some
So what's that?
revised tactics in just to shrink our deck a bit. We still got
Yep.
the 1-drops. Still got the same 2-drops. I think I've just took out some kind of filler and put in some more, just some revised tactics basically.
Yeah.
Seeing as though we're not gonna want a 1-drop on this turn.
Yep. Seems fine.
There's some decks that have revised tactics in because they have quite a few one-offs that are for specific matchups, so they've got the tutors to fish them out of the deck. So what they do is they just go and get rid of the ones they don't need for that matchup.
What does that artwork remind you of on that baby vampire?
It looks like Vampire Nighthawk a little bit, does it? No?
Yeah, it looks a lot like Vampire Nighthawk.
So his range guy's gonna kill our guy, but we've turned that off. So we can play Minotaur, Untamed Wraith, or Vampire Knight. A minute. We're probably gonna make these 2/2 drops next turn.
hmm
I want to save the Minotaur to put into whichever lane he kind of loads up.
Okay, so we're just going to put our ghosty bird.
Yeah, I'm just considering where to put it because that's not magic damage, so I think I might just stick it in this lane.
Yeah.
So
So he only takes. So the bird only takes 1 damage from it.
yeah.
And as we thought, he kills our crippler.
Ooh, he has an
Yikes.
Archlich. Out of the way. Unfortunately, this does do magic damage, so I put an Ice Spikes in as well, which is 2 damage to creatures on a line. Which is
Now, is a line the
the
vertical or?
downwards.
Yeah.
You can tell because when you click it, when you highlight it, it shows you where you can put it.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna do some withering.
Yeah. Are you just keeping away from the Archlich as much as you
'cause
can? Right.
until we can do 6 damage in a turn, we can't really deal with him. I am contemplating just soul reaver him next turn.
Hmm.
So this is a perfect Minotaur lane.
Yep.
I say perfect, you know, it'd be nicer if this wasn't incorporable.
Yep.
Showing we got a vampire lord.
Just take the free shot at that.
Yeah, we're gonna stick the crippler in here and try and just turn off his lich.
Cripple counter's actually helping us again there. Otherwise, the Lich would just one-shot it, wouldn't it? So.
It's not something I was ever really a fan of, but it seems to be quite powerful at these earlier levels.
I suppose at the higher level stuff you can just literally punch the guy.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be able to hit it for enough, but it doesn't look like that's the way things happen.
So, kill this guy. I'm actually gonna... Am I gonna? I want to Soul Reaver one of these two. I'm just trying to say which one's better. I'm gonna kill this one, because it lets us keep a guy on the board. Well,
yep.
Until next turn anyway.
And we get another cripple on the Lich, so...
Yeah, does 1 damage now. Unfortunately that doesn't affect his healing.
Yeah. It doesn't, so does it heal... Oh yeah, because it's got life drain and a number.
Separate ability. Once we turn it off completely, it's fine. So our Minotaur's been doing his job, soaking some damage down there. Unfortunately, he's getting beaten up. There's no point swinging in, because he just dies.
Yeah.
He can soak us another 2, he's done his job.
Is that deal 1 to all creatures? That's the one that's revealed at the moment?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Or to deal 1 to everything.
I mean, that'd hurt quite a bit looking at it, but I think he's probably better developing his board position, right? That's a bit irritating.
Yeah. It's not looking good for our Valiant Hero. We have just got our own Lich though. 4 doesn't kill that. 4, 2. No, that's quite nice. So now we're gonna do this.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Just deals with some of his stuff. Make him deal with our Arch Lich now. Should have put that into Fate really. Never mind.
Yeah. Or Destiny, or whatever it's called this week.
Yeah, whatever I decide it's called this week.
Withered.
So he's gonna jump around and just block his biggest guy all the time now, I think. This guy's gonna do some work, I think.
Immune to retaliation from... Oh yeah, it gets a lot of infect.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's a magic shooter as well, isn't he? So it's...
Yeah, I definitely wanted to put something up there to protect him.
They'll just bounce off each other forever, right? Vampire Knight and the Lich.
So this guy's got
Shield
poison,
up.
so he's gonna take this guy down essentially, unless he makes a Minotaur in front of it.
That's unfortunate.
We might look at putting some Dispel Magics in our deck, just to be able to deal with things like this.
Again, just like early game stuff that you wouldn't necessarily consider late game, but you have to, you sometimes have to bite the bullet early in the game. Okie dokie.
That Minotaur was a little annoying.
Yeah.
Tree.
And now... Yeah.
We're starting to run out of gas, so we're going to draw some cards. Was hoping to draw that. Just considering using it on the Minotaur this turn. And this guy kills this though, but we can put... Not sure what to do about this bottom lane.
Alright. Incorporeal, that flyer, yeah. Okay, so it's same sort of thing here. The archer's going to kill our 2-1-2, but our infector, but then the incorporeal should be.
We should be able to train with over 2, kill it over 2 turns.
Yeah.
I have 12 cards in our bin, so this guy's got infect 2.
2 infect, yeah. More Minotaur. Ugh. Rather flooded lane going on there.
Of course, he's rezzed. Was he rezzing a vampire?
I thought that one cost 4. I didn't realise you'd be able to res that one.
Required 3 might or less.
Oh, right. That's a bit rough.
A little bit. Definitely want to do the Minotaur because I want to hit it with the infect guy this turn and still have the infect guy on the table.
Yep. Question after that is, do you want to shut the Lich off, or do you want to make the other guy a 106?
The question, the answer is, I'm honestly not sure. I think I'm just going to turn the Lich off. Oh, he's immune to retaliation anyway, never mind.
He's a shooter, so... Actually, yeah, because that kills... Yeah, kills it with infect, yeah. And just punch up his guy. Yeah. The fact that he's got the whole resurrect vampire thing does seem that he's gonna win the long game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and run through him a bit now.
Kind of hard to do when they have archliches.
So vampires, he's got the young one, newborn vampire left.
Can you resurrect archliches?
No, they're not vampires.
Alright. I was just thinking, like, wow. It's like overpowered ability much, if you could. That was okay.
No, we can get rid of these vampires and we put them in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Ironically though, that's not ours. That's not in our events.
That's actually his.
Yeah.
The Necromancer did not actually rise. He ended up eating himself a bit.
Just gonna put ice shell on this guy so we can't kill it with the range guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna keep loading up the board.
Yep.
And hope he goes away. At least we're getting a lot of XP anyway, guys. I promise the deck will get faster as we keep going.
It's just one of those things, isn't it? It's like the board will we discussed this before. When you are at the beginning, you just have to grind sometimes. And what we might end up doing, at least I don't know how you feel about this, but what we might end up doing is like maybe just skipping like a couple of levels in terms of recording it and just like coming back when the deck's a little bit quicker, because you guys kind of get the gist of what we have to do at this point.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that at all.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the feedback's like. Post your opinions in the comments below, guys, so that we can because obviously like the idea of this isn't really to have like 40-minute games constantly.
So weaker
No,
mercenaries doing some work for us here. You know, like
Yeah.
this +1 attack.
Yeah. There is a rumour that people actually have lives, you know, and that's a. I don't know if that's like a vicious, like, you know, untruth, but I hear these things happen.
So I might do this turn is use weaker knowledge just to draw an extra card instead of sticking this guy down. Just get us on even. Although this guy does do.
He is a bit big, isn't he? He is 3/6 and has double and has 2 infect.
Beats McCheeks.
Yep. Gives you the chance to kill off that arc glitch at least, finally. That actually, and also we do take advantage of that. But the other fact is that you know, like 2 infects are a pretty big thing on that side, to tell you the truth. And because we're ahead on board, I think I'd like to like stay ahead on board rather with cards in hand.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these vampires wants to get to attack, just heal for a ridiculous amount now.
Yeah.
So they've got life drain, what, 1, 2, 3, plus whatever life drain they start with.
Yeah. Oh, plus whatever life drain they start with.
I believe that's how
So
it
basically,
works.
you have to one shot them basically.
Yeah. So let me get in for some damage this turn, but I'm not going to kill any of his stuff.
Yeah.
Should have done this first, really. Yep, we could have killed that.
No, you could have killed everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we will draw an extra card of this.
It does actually seem that in this game, at least, from what I'm seeing, that it actually may be more beneficial to you to like make their creatures.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, that's a spell.
Wow. Yeah, that hurt.
Yep, a little bit. We can play creeps again now, though.
Yeah, there is that. But yeah, before we got wiped out there, it does seem like making your opponent's creatures useless, it could actually be more
beneficial.
more beneficial to you than actually killing them. Yeah. Well, that was a thing. So, shall we start again?
Right.
It's always important to note your opponent when you have the chance.
Yeah, his deck's got a lot better spells than us. It's actually like one of the ones I have on my paid account.
Yeah. But even if we do decide to skip ahead, we will keep a record of the game so that, you know, we don't just get accused of pumping money into the account.
You might just get a fast forward.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to kill this kind of thing. Is he just brings it back? It's really upsetting. He's dead. Finally, we got him. We have a moral victory.
So what does that event do? Oh yeah, your guys get bigger.
It's the one I kept forgetting to use last time. So I mean, we can deal with these next two big threats quite happily.
Just depends what sort of hideous spells he has to rip us to pieces with.
Again.
That's just a straight up removal spell.
Shuffles a creature into your library.
Yeah. That life drain creature is so annoying.
Definitely. So obviously
And we draw our one.
One left, one drop.
Yep. Would it be better to just kill that rather than wither it, or?
We can't. If we could have killed the thing behind it, I'd have said yeah.
I thought you could with the death thing plus death plus shooter, or death plus 1 damage.
Yeah, you're just gonna bring it back though. That's the thing. I'm quite happy with him sat there as a 1.
1 note.
Oops, forgot to pump it. Never mind.
Yeah, I think that 2 note 4 is probably going to win him the game at this point. Because that's the one downside that we kind of have in this deck. There's like nothing in the deck that has more than 3 power.
Yup, we might have to put some icy weapons in if we can get some open.
Yeah. Again, I think on our old account we had some of those as well.
Yeah. You really want to res your little guy? This guy, you
The littlest of men.
It's like we're getting bettered again.
Yep. He is playing one bad card though.
Yeah, he's gonna make us draw something terrible though.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can put on.
Probably a skeleton or something. He's probably going to put an Archlich on top of his library or something like that.
You put that on top of our library? Okay. Guess we'll use this and remove some junk from our deck.
There's not much left.
No, I don't see us winning this, to be honest.
No, I don't either. I don't think we can. I don't think we possibly can win, can we? It's like he's just going to keep bringing back his vampires and filling up all the lanes. And eventually we're going to deck out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you take 1 a turn, so we can concede. That's fine by me.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and add him as a friend because we still need that achievement. Remember, Caramel Gaming is spelled incorrectly. If you're gonna add us to those events,
it is spelt the leeway.
yeah, I think we'll do one more game, then I might fast forward us up to like level 8 or 10.
Yeah. What are we up against now? Hopefully not another Necro, because they're the games which seem to go forever.
Cassandra Haven. This is going to be another big fighty thing on the board. I'm quite happy with that hand.
Guess we get to draw turn 1 as well.
No, we're going second, so we're just going to.
Oh no, we're going second.
Reinstall Skeleton.
Yep. Skeleton. And he draws a card instead. So what would you expect out of this opponent then?
Like 2/1/4 Griffins. You can get a lot of stuff that gives adjacent creatures abilities. Like guard against things, like combat guard is against generic combat damage, then you got ranged guard, flyer guard, fire guard. There is no fire guard, it just seems like it'd fit in. Like this guy's got ranged guard. So if I was to shoot him with a ranged monster, I'd do 2 less damage.
Okay.
I have a Minotaur, he's not ranged.
No. Here's punch you in the face.
So he's got range guard as well as this guy because he's adjacent.
Yep.
They have income creatures as well. That ups his mana for next turn.
Yeah. It's a ramper. Oh, some guys.
As you can see, there's quite a pattern at the minute, gents. We just slam some guys on the table and turn them into the opponent's creatures and hopefully beat them.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's when we start getting stuff that can actually deal with our opponent's board. That'll be Retribution then.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Retribution means when he dies, he still deals his retaliation damage.
Yeah. And him being 2/4/6 is a bit of a thing too.
He also has range guard because he's stood next to this guy, but not for long.
It's a tree.
Yeah, tree's pretty good. So we're just gonna kill a couple of guys. I think I'm gonna put a crippling counter on him and stick a tree in the way.
Yep.
Other option is to up our mana and wither him. -3 and go about it that way.
And then if you cripple him as well, he goes down to naught loads.
Well, we can't make any of these. Well, we can make the Lamasu next turn if we up our might, which I think we need to do. We're gonna up our might. We're on this game.
Just to get the cripple counter on it.
Tree.
That lane.
Chuck a tree.
It's like, yeah, it's like that lane is now blocked.
Well, you've all seen George of the Jungle. He needs to watch out for that tree.
So unfortunately, I haven't got my webcam set up here, or you would just see me shaking my head.
At least I'm not singing it.
That is true.
In my head, I am obviously. This guy's
Yeah.
got charge, so if I had another guy in this lane, he'd hit this guy for 2 and the guy behind him for 2. And he's a
Seems quite
melee
powerful.
that's immune to retaliation because he has a long spear and a celestial horse type thing.
It's like, poke him.
Not sure whether we want to make this turn. We might have to up our magic and. Yeah, so the thing is, if we attack this guy, our guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
Ironically, if we don't attack it, our guy doesn't die next time when he attacks, so it's a bit of a weird trade-off. So I'd love to put him there, but I don't want him to get charged.
Yeah.
So I'll just stick him here.
Yep.
Attack with my tree. No.
Tree powers activate.
If you're playing Sanctuary, which is like the Naga faction, you have an enchantment that removes creatures cannot attack, so you can have like a wall deck that beats people up. An honourable wall deck, in fact.
Guardian Angel. Okay. Does targeted include attacking, or...?
No.
You punched our small dudes.
Yeah, we miscalculated what would happen in this lane. Should have just ran him in.
Little bit of ramp there, and a random vulture.
Caw-caw! Let's go. got 2 heads, but like not much power. Let's punk this.
Yep.
Got a tree down here. We are just gonna have to kill this thing, I think.
Yeah. Put a Minotaur in front of it.
Yeah. But they don't have a lot of magic damage, so I'm quite happy we've got this guy. The reason I didn't put him in the bottom lane is because he's got no guys down there, and there's a card called Broken Bridge, which returns everything in the lane. And he's at 2 fortune, so he could up his fortune and cast it next turn.
Okay. And his guy died. How many like hail effects are there in the game?
Haven do it quite well. There's a couple of their heroes that have it. And they've got something called Mend on some of their guys, which heals them at the end of turn, I believe. And there's a few abilities that you can use it with. Obviously the Holy Spell School does some healing as well. I have to say he did have a lot of attack, didn't he?
Yeah.
He took down
He punched your He punched your tree. Another guardian angel?
We cannot target things. Okay, I'll just punch it in the face then.
He must be putting something in front of it. Oh, maybe not. He must be trying to set that row up.
No idea what he's doing. Feel we can burn this on killing this.
Yeah.
See, this middle row is going to become problematic. I think we're going to just shove that there, because it's incorporeal. And because of the charge as well.
Yeah.
Got 1 spare mana, we might as well remove some stuff.
Yep. Remove that stuff. Just in case he has...
Is a technical term. Yeah, it's just in case he has stuff.
Said stuff being resurrecty stuff.
Yeah, angel stuff.
Uh-oh. Wow. That hurt.
A little bit. Can't imagine he's got much removal left now. We're just gonna put this guy in the box. We've had enough of that. Thing is, he is only on 9.
So it's like just keep putting the pressure on.
Yep.
Or as much as you can when you can only put 2 power guys in play.
Yeah, unfortunately. He's got all the answers.
I mean, it did destroy his bless as well, so...
Of course.
And
of
another
course, you got another lightning bolt.
Of course. No, I'm not even going to say it because that's swearing and that's naughty.
I missed the opportunity to kill our thingy guy there.
Yeah.
He lost his guy, but you know.
It looked like you wanted to block the lane.
Well, he's on 5, so I can understand that. It's a lot less scary now.
Yeah.
Oh god. Just gonna make 2 more dudes. We're just quickly trying to kill him before he can really do anything.
Yeah. What does that do that you just cast?
Makes a target creature cannot be targeted. You can only use it once
Ah.
now, or else I'd put it on everything else.
Yep. Okay, let's see what he's got this time.
More removal, probably.
Probably. A lesser.
Elemental. Enchant line. Target when a flyer is deployed on enchant line, destroy it under a trap. Okay, so I'm not allowed to put any flyers on my back row anymore. This has something called preemptive strike. So when you attack, it deals its retaliation first, so it's something we need to be aware of. Well, I think the easy things to do first is draw a card.
Yep.
And kill this. Kill this. But it would be round. It's magic as well, unfortunately, so it doesn't get stopped by income.
So it would kill that, yeah. So you could kill the lesser air elemental, but
I don't think it's a bad play. He's only got 2 cards left.
and just play the Lamassa.
Yeah, play like the 4-power Lamassa here.
Yeah.
We can find. No, we'll do this. Do this.
And you don't.
I think this is better. We can kill it next time.
Yeah. Yep. Seems fine. And make sure to hit him. Yeah. It's like, do not forget to punch your opponent.
This is where he just drops some ridiculous bomb and we're like, yep, can't be that. I mean, that's the other reason I kind of wanted to keep the death seal. No, we conceded. Yay! We're a winner. Look at that XP.
Get in there. Shall we go one more and then...
Yeah, just got one more might. I don't think it will level us up, but I'll just do what we did last time and...
well, it depends if it's another 30-minute game.
So we're playing against Inferno, so they're really fast creatures. This is very good versus them. Unfortunately, not having a 2-drop is very bad versus them. That's much better, because we just redrew this. So I'm actually gonna attempt to out-Russian. So unfortunately, you put one of these 2-1-2s in front of another 2-1-2, it just gets killed. So you've got to be. We're gonna spread it out, and we're gonna try and kill him quickly. Also, we have the fetus when he makes another go next time. Apart from it costs 3.
Awkward.
I've just stopped us. Gonna cast that this time. But I'm awesome at this game, so I decided to put ourselves at a slight disadvantage to make things more interesting. No, they have a lot of magic damage in this deck, so we can take that.
Yeah, that was a bit of a whoops.
Keep our guy alive and kill this next time.
Mhm.
Just to lull him into a false sense of security.
I'm not quite sure that's the...
So because he used a spell to move it, he can just attack with it. Which is quite annoying. But we are going to vampire log it up this turn. They have real issues dealing with this guy.
I imagine they have any issues dealing with something which has massive health and life drain.
Yep. The important thing to do against Inferno is actually pressure them as well instead of letting them just come at you, because they have some very good aggressive drops. They also have a mechanic called sweep attack, which hits all adjacent things as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice that he didn't have the second fire blast to finish off the vampire.
Yeah.
He didn't realise
so now
it
we
was
can
immune.
gain. Yeah. What's it immune to?
Immune to retaliation because he's a vampire, isn't he?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I think I'm just going to play some more guys.
Well, as you said, it keeps the pressure up on him. Plus, you know, there's currently nothing in a lane with that vampire lord, so, or that vampire, whatever it is, vampire knight, yeah. What was that? Town portal. Oh, right.
So this is an interesting guy. It doesn't have any attack or anything, but when it dies, it does 4 damage to everything in the lane.
Yep.
However, I will get my life drain first and be on fire.
Yep.
Which he probably doesn't know, because I've made that mistake a couple of times playing.
Yep.
So we're firmly in control of the board here.
Yep.
Make some more how to do it. We don't want to put another melee guy here, just in case he has something called Magma Blast, and it will do 2 damage to everything around it. So if he does want to kill this, I want him to just kill this. So we're not actually going to make a guy.
Okay. Playing around everything you can. Yeah, it deals 1 to everything. That's quite nasty.
It means he's not deploying anything to the board though this turn, probably. We can stand a vulture in a lane that it just dies in. We're fine with that.
Yeah. Not too sure what the logic behind that was, but...
The logic behind it was probably he didn't realise... He's probably a new player as well. He doesn't realise that's quite how it works. I mean, look at us for the introduction video, how many mistakes I made in that with mechanics and things. So if your guy kills their guy, then it doesn't get to use its retaliation unless it has retribution. Because it resolves in a fashion that it's you do your damage first, then any effects are applied to the thing if it's still alive. So that's a big beastie. We are glad to have our death touch. It's not just that, but it's got sweep attack.
Yeah. Wow.
So if he's got another teleport, he can really mess us around with that.
Yeah. Quite good that we're... Yep. And that 203 does what?
Area blast when it attacks.
Oh.
Can't quite kill it this time either, which is quite awkward, so I'm thinking of just moving this up here.
Yeah.
Plus when it dies in his turn, discard a card around it. So if I'd have hit it, it'd have just ran it in and it'd have got retaliated and we'd have lost our guy.
Yep.
So it's looking like if we want to deploy any more threats, we are going to start leaving ourselves open to some AoE, but I think we're okay with that right now. Just because we are that little bit ahead on board. And by a little bit I mean a lot. If he has a way to kill this, then we're in trouble.
Yep, firebolt. Oh, he should have firebolted his own. Can he firebolt his own guy?
Yeah, you can, yeah. Brutal. I can use this and kill everything.
Yeah.
Just lose this for the privilege. Unless I do this. We do lose that. So we'll move that down there.
Yep. That felt quite powerful. It's like, not gonna lie, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yep.
I believe that's game, boys. Unless you can cover all 4 lanes and...
This guy's quite cool. He's
Sweep attack again.
But he's a melee that's immune to retribution.
Ah.
Yeah, you can make us discard a card. We're just gonna kill you.
And there you have it. A quick game. So we're 800 gold and... shall we just get to level 5 in this video?
Yep. We're very close to getting to Squire as well.
Yeah, we're like 800 gold off a pack, and we're like 850, 900 XP off a pack. So seems like we should just go for it. And what do we get for leveling up to Squire?
I would have checked, but it's just loaded up. I think we get another little gold handout. Plus we get our first daily unlock.
And dailies are worth it because that gets us more gold.
We might not, but that's the one issue with this game at the minute, is the dailies. You can't get rid of them, and sometimes say if we got a daily that's win 5 games with Haven, well, we ain't going to be able to do that, are we?
No. And so we don't get new ones until we've completed the old ones, is that the way it goes? Ugh.
So the hope from the community and me is they are going to get a button similar to Hearthstone where you can just bin it.
Yeah.
So that's an ability called Out Maneuver. It's just moved me down there, so I wasted my guy to do 2 damage.
Mhm.
And this is also a magic shooter, magic melee, and a magic shooter, so our incorporeal guy will just get obliterated. So it looks like the race is on.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we have Wither and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was like, in a straight up race, I don't fancy Necro. It's like Necro's job. Yeah, Necro's job seems to be to block stuff off, not to race.
You do thrive in it's a mid range deck. Like you can get rushed out quite happily. I mean, I wish we had the insects. Swarm was so bad. Excuse me. Because if you look at this board, people who were naysaying the insect swarms, I'd just insect swarm and kill 2 of his guys, and my guys would be alive.
Yeah.
So we have a Vampire King Knight we can put up there in a turn or so. This does magic damage as well, so unfortunately I don't think we want to pick this fight.
The other thing, I mean, you could like Death Blossom it or whatever it's called.
We will consider that next turn, I think. I just don't think I'm going to attack at all. So if I attack, he does 2 back, and then attacks and kills it. So that mana use is a bit inefficient this turn. Let's make 2/2 drops. Yeah, let's do that. Just get some more power on the board.
This is why like we get crushed in like 5 turns, and it's like no XP for you, no gold.
Let's see that, yeah. So that's another. Sanctuary's got some really cool stuff going on for it. It's got a lot of decent mechanics. So the creature in the row with this guy can't move now. If only I could do
That's
one
all right.
damage to this up there. And we could ice spikes the back row.
The ice spikes the front row, you still take out both of his guys on there, don't you?
Yeah, that's a consideration.
And then you punch down the 2-1-4.
It's definitely the correct play move. This guy first. The reason I attack with the range first is to put it in lethal for the front guy so he doesn't take any retaliation.
Yep.
We wasted 2 mana, but we don't care. We're back in control.
Yep.
And his 2-1-2 flyer doesn't really fight our incorporeal guy very well.
Nope. So it's just about maintaining our life total now, and it'd be nice to see a tree.
Every time now, I just get the George of the Jungle theme tune in my head. Watch out for that tree.
Yeah, that didn't work very well.
RTFC.
There's the light elementals, so... Is that a magic
Yeah, it's a
creature
magic
as well?
creature. This is going to stop 2 of our creatures attacking. Imagining these 2.
Yeah. And just the generic 2-1-2, is that?
Yeah, but he is a beastman warrior as well. Subtypes do matter slightly.
Oh.
I think we've taken enough beats from that top row.
Yep.
We'll just leave this guy down here and stop this.
Yep.
We might wither it next turn.
Okay.
Just checking it's not immune to retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Very immune to retaliation. Stop, he doesn't have that 5 mana bounce your guy do 6 to all the flyers spell. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a bit rough. What spell is that? Air that?
Yeah. And he's water, so. Oh, wither.
And it's angry.
Gonna be even more angry when I kill it.
No, it's an immune 2-1-3.
Only for a turn.
Would he have been better putting that on his weapon?
If you knew we had this, yeah, definitely.
Deaded.
Should have withered both of these, I didn't need to take that 1 damage back.
Yeah. Prefer the vampire to the minotaur there?
Yeah, he just. The thing is, if I hit it twice with the Minotaur, I can't hit it twice with the Minotaur, I can hit it twice with the Knight, I believe.
Because it's immune to retaliation.
Yeah. It's looking good for our valiant dead hero with a large green sword. So realistically, where do we stick that sword?
Well, in
people.
something to kill it, usually, yeah.
He had a lightning bolt. What that is that? Quite glad when it deals damage to a hero. So we want to kill this because we don't want him to play our stuff.
Yep. Even though we don't have any fortune cards in hand at the moment.
It's fortune or spell card.
Oh, right. Yep, kill it. Preferably with fire.
Do this first like we should have done before.
Yep.
I should have put it on there actually. I apologise guys, I realise I am playing very badly. Oh, lucky. If you notice as well, I used weaker mercenaries before I used my hero power because that wasn't a creature, I'd drawn a card and had another look.
Yep. But as it is, we'll go up to 4 magic, so more wither. And it feels like we're very far ahead at this point, so I anticipate a concession coming soon here. He had a very good start, didn't he? We just didn't...
Well, it seemed like a very good start, but we just ended up racing each other. And then I had the ability to just launch a huge guy into the top lane.
Yep.
Telepathy.
Yeah. So he looks at our hand and probably concedes, seeing what's in the hand.
Ah, these guys don't like conceding.
More XP.
Just looking for a removal spell then.
Yep.
And go one more for a removal. Just trying to end the game there for you guys.
It's okay, I don't really anticipate this going too much longer. And our guys are used to 2.5 hour long arena videos, so...
You can move one of my back row guys to the bottom back row. Congratulations.
I mean, 426 is pretty big.
Yep. Innate maneuver is very powerful as well.
Yeah.
Are we done? Look at traits. Bake a cake. Nope, still wants to sit around. And bounce the top lane.
And he's still dead.
Yeah, because he has to pick up a creature to do it.
Oh, guess that's the end of that. The Squire. We did in fact level up to Squire, and we got 1400 XP. Not enough gold to get... we can buy 2 boosters because we got 20,000 gold. So let's do some boosterage for those people who stayed with us. And we've got the Infernal Pit.
We'll probably not be bothering looking at the Infernal Pit. I'll show you guys what it is, but... Basically we can trade in a ridiculous amount of cards to get a foil Wolf Marksman and some gold. Like I said to you guys, we're not going to do anything over... We might be forced to a bit later on, but we're not going to do anything that we haven't got more than 4 of.
Yeah. Because we might need anything and everything.
1, 2,
We need 25 more whatever it is to get a super pack.
Yeah, which has got 2 wild cards in, which is the main reason for buying them.
And we've got Squire rank, so we can unlock the... What did we get? Well, we got another Death...
And a Plague Bearer, and a Death Seal. This was a good pack.
And a Moonsilk Spinner. That was a good pack. What does the Plague Bearer do? Let's just have a good look at that, just for those who don't quite know. It's a guy for Necro that has more than 3 power. Yep, looks good.
And we get this card as well, which is conditional removal. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, but that was a pretty good pack overall. See what we get here.
Nothing. Although one of my favourite cards.
Immolation.
Yeah. We get this. We got 4 of.
And it's not very good. And we got a Banshee or whatever. Not a Banshee, but a Vengeful Spectre.
This is for Inferno.
Is that a hint to Turak?
Both players discard 2 cards.
Oh, right.
We go into Deck Builder.
Yep.
Well, we've got a couple of additions, guys, and I will do them, and we will see you next time.
Do we get to unlock a daily first?
No, we haven't unlocked a daily yet.
Oh, we're not there yet.
It's not decided to. It might be there when we log back in.
Yeah.
So I'll sort this deck out, guys, and when you come back, we may be level 6. Well, I will screenshot any boosters. We may fast forward it. So it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.